Hello, amazing people. You're welcome to my vlog today. I'm Ify, and you are watching Ify Achisim TV. Yeah, if you are a new person here, you are highly welcome. Please do consider to subscribe to this channel. Hit the red button which says subscribe and hit the notification bell also, so you will be notified anytime I upload a video. For my old timer, what would I have done without you? Thank you for your comments. Thank you for always coming back to watch me. God bless you all. Today's topic is why the rate of divorce is so much in Europe. And should I say America? I don't live in America, so I'm going to be emphasizing on Europe. I think the rate of divorce is so much in Europe because of the laws in Europe, because of the legislation in Europe, because in mostly I reside in Italy. In Italy here, you will see two people dating like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and they get married. After just some months or a year or two, they are divorced, and you start wondering what's happened. And I'm like, I'm married. I'm married to my husband, and in marriage, if your marriage is so fantastic that you never ever have problem in your marriage, thanks be to God that your marriage is so so, what should I call it, perfect. Kudos to you. But in marriage, if we want to say it, there are two people involved, and these two people come from different family. As you see, these two ends are never equal. Yes, these two people are different people, but if the Bible say the two will come together and become one, even as the Bible says the two will come together and become one. But this person is coming from another family. This one is coming from another family. Sometimes there is bound to be misunderstanding, but the capacity to solve the misunderstanding out is what matters most. Sometimes when a misunderstanding is there and these both parties cannot solve it out, and this misunderstanding start becoming a big thing and no one could sort it out. This is why I say, one reason why I say the African tradition, like tradition or law, should I say law? I should say tradition, our way. It's good. I think the Europeans or the Americans should emulate this. Because in Africa, when her husband and wife are going through some phases, some difficulties in their marriage, you as a wife can run. Maybe your husband is doing something you don't like. You as a wife, if the family, if the father and mother, the parents are still alive, you as the wife can run to your father-in-law, your mother-in-law to say, Papa, Mama, this is what your son is doing to me. And if the woman is doing something wrong, the husband can easily run to the mother or father-in-law and say, this is what your child is doing and it's not good. Please, you people should call this child to order and talk to this child. But that is one thing I found is missing here in Europe. Oh my God. This thing is missing here. When you have misunderstanding, when couples have misunderstanding, the father will not come to talk with the man. The mother will not come to talk with the man. If the father tried to talk to the man, the father of the woman tried to talk to the man, the way the man don't like, the man can just drive to the police station and write a statement that this man is disturbing me or insulting me, write a statement against the father of the wife, or maybe the husband. It may be vice versa. The father of the man also, or the mother of the man also. Everyone is taking everybody to court. Everything to be achieved here is going to court. Why is it so? Even in marriage, why is it so? I'm not saying this due to maybe I just want to talk. It's something I was almost falling into. Yes, I have to use before this time I want to sit down to make this video. I know I may be helping someone out there, or I may be talking to you. Maybe you are planning to go on this way. Someone around somewhere is planning to go on this way. No, dear, retrace, redirect, do a 360-degree and try to undo the matter maturely and look for another way out. Going to court is not the best thing to do. Husband and wife have misunderstanding. I want to use myself as an example. I don't want to wash myself out, but I have to tell you this. We all make mistakes. At some point, we all have our problems. But I have to use myself as an example so someone will know that this is really important and crucial. There was a time, if you have been following me and you have been my friend for ages, you will know when I say S-Bobo. Yes, S-Bobo. This guy gave me a lot of problem that some things he did are still affecting me in the present. So sometimes it gets into my hobby's head that he is like, we have big issues with this problem. Because he's only a human. And on my own side also, I like, oh no, why should he do like that? And we were having misunderstanding, serious misunderstanding, that I was like, I can't go through this anymore. I'm done with this marriage. And he is like, I can't go through this anymore. I'm done with this marriage. And everybody's strong-head on their own. No way, I will not accept. He is like, no way, he's not accepting. And we were like having issues. So I was like, I need someone to talk to him. I need someone to talk to him. I cannot fall back on the parents because they were of old age and far away. I tried to call the brothers and sisters. No one wants to get involved. I'm like, can someone talk to this person for me on my behalf? No one wants to get involved. Friends and all those things, though I don't keep much friends. Even my own friends don't want to get involved because everyone is like, not that marriage is for two people, but everyone is avoiding for them not to be in court or being testifying against someone or something like that. That is what actually everyone is avoiding. Not even being on the wrong side. And so, no, I don't want to be in the wrong book. I don't want to be on the wrong side with this person. And I said, okay, I'll sort myself out. I went like I said, I'm looking for help. I fell into the hand of, they said they are social help, not social workers, social help. And I said, I need help. I narrate my problems to them. And they were like, oh, it's not only when someone beats you. Let me be serious for once. It's not only when someone beats you, it's domestic violence. Someone can be, some domestic violence can come in any form. So they were like, sue him to court and everything. The person I'm suing to court is working, is a good father. There is no two ways about it, or there is no way I can say he's not a good father. I eat very well. What am I suing him to court for? And they were like, sue him to court. You use this against him. Who I'm suing to court is not a dormant. Yes, it's not a dormant. I'm suing him to court. He too will be paying for lawyer for himself. And at the end, we are suing. We are becoming enemies. We are not solving any problem, but becoming enemy. At the end, we will go through separation, and after separation, divorce. And in this middle, children are in it, and all those things. Is it the right process to follow? Maybe there may be some things put in order for this thing, some counselors that counsel for this marriage of a thing, but a lot of people don't know about these things. But the first thing, when you go to such people, they are like, just go, sue him, write a statement against him. Must everything be statement? That's why the rate of divorce is much. Someone do something against you, something that can be stretched out, someone can come in between and say, what is the problem? What is your own problem? Husband, what is your own problem? Wife, this is what you did wrong, this is what he did wrong. Okay, you people should try to forget this thing. This is your mistake, this is your mistake. Try to settle it, let there be peace. No. The only thing is, go to the police station, write a statement, and go to court. And at the end, you judging against this person judging against you, lead directly to separation. And after separation is divorce. Because who you are judging against, you are trying to bring out some things to say, this is what this person do against me that is so grave. Italian people say grave, so big and so deep that everybody will say, oh, she did this to you. And everybody will say, oh, she did that to you. That is what you want to dig out, to find out. And the way you are digging your husband's home out is the way your husband is trying to dig the things you are doing to him out. And at the end, what is sought? Everyone you become an enemy to your husband, and your husband become an enemy to you. If children are involved, these children are going through emotional disorganized. They are emotionally disorganized. So I think instead of when a couple go to maybe there is a problem, there should be a particular place put apart for couples to go and say, we have problem. There should be a counseling and not a statement. I think that's why the rate of divorce is much in Europe. The rate of divorce is much in Europe. Let me emphasize on another one again. There was a day and this argument came up between me and my husband, just as I am. Sometimes I may be so naughty and crazy. And I was like shouting on my voice. Oh my God. Shouting on my voice. My neighbors, trust whites. Trust whites. Trust people. They called the police immediately, even without knowing what was going on. Before we know, the police is at the door. My husband is not beating me or anything. They came in. They were like, hello, lady and gentlemen, document, everything we gave. And they said, what is happening here? I was like, we are just having misunderstanding. And my husband said, please, you people should ask her why she is shouting. Why is she shouting? And I'm like, okay, please, you people should help me to tell my husband to stop doing this. I don't like it. He should stop doing this. This is why I'm shouting. And they were like, if you don't like what he does, come to the station and write down a statement, and the social workers we will give you number of the social workers that are going to. Immediately I heard social worker, my brain recorrect from like 0 degree to 360 degree. I said, anything social, even if it's social worker, social assistant, social help. I don't want to. If you get into such situation and you have children at the end, especially if you are a housewife, a lot of women in Italy are casalinga. Casalinga is a housewife. You are working while you are doing the house chores and taking care of the children while your husband is working. And in such a case, you don't have work and you are going to judge someone that have work. I know sometimes it may favor you, but at the end, when social is involved, you are not working. Okay, you say this man did this, is not a good father. You are looking for something against your husband and your husband is looking for something against you. At the end, they decide you are not good, your husband is not good, you the wife, you are not good, the husband is not good, you people are not good enough for the children. So at the end, the children is being taken by the government. So you hand yourself into a good trouble, losing your family, losing your marriage, and losing also your kids for life. So I'm like, okay. I said, okay, I've had. And since that day, I sat down. I knew we have to sit down and trash our problem out by ourselves. You know, sometimes we just have to let go of that strong head. In all those things, these two things, what I learned is that sometimes I have to, yes, I'm right, but sometimes I have to let it to go. You the man, yes, you are right, sometimes you have to let it to go, apart from, you know, adultery, which I don't, you know, which I don't support, but some kind of things you just have to let it to go because of love. True love conquereth all things. But the two things, like, I'm like, okay, no, it's adultery and beating. If it's as a result to beating and all those things, no, that is not good. But if it's only misunderstanding and all those things, they can be trashed out. Look for a way to, you know, do things and sort yourself out. I feel that what is causing divorce mostly and separation mostly in Europe is due to the legislation that no one could talk to anyone. If you have misunderstanding, you just go to court and all those things. That is what more is causing divorce and separation in Europe. Divorce. You may be confused the way I'm saying divorce. So I pray to God that our home is sweet, our love with our partner continue to grow, that we don't experience all these things. And I don't know who I may be helping on this one. If you think the best way is going to judge your husband before the social or thing, when he's not beating you, he's not womanizing and all those things, please retrieve your step. Just think about, not even think about it, retrace your step and try to sort things out. Because if you are living in Europe with your partner, the only thing they want you to do is or America, to go out. That's why you see most of white married to black. That's most of the white women married to black. At the end, they are like, throw the man out, take all this thing and everything. Sometimes we have to let go of ego, let go of who is right or wrong, and just, you know, let love conquer and overlook a lot of things. I know it's hard, but sometimes you have to let go, and you will see later the happiness, the love will blossom like a flower again. And this is what I have to say on why the rate of separation and divorce is high in Europe and America. But if you think maybe there's something I'm omitting and you feel you have something more to say or to throw more light on this topic, you are a YouTuber, you can say about it and, you know, tag me. There's someone else that talked about the rate of divorce being high. That is the preacher and the government of Blue Whale. You can tag me and tag him also. And let's talk about this. It's something that is happening in the society that needs to be talked about. And you know, that's it for today. I hope you enjoy this topic and stay blessed. Thank you for being here and thank you for watching to this extent. I love you so much. God bless you and have a lovely day. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.